How the heck do you guys pull that one out, William?
Yeah, I think we started the game pretty good, and then let them back in the game. So I thought we did a good job battling, and especially in OT there with a long shift there. So, but Woll played great and kept us in the game for the most part of it.
How much are you looking forward to getting home for this stretch now?
It's about time. I feel like I've been gone forever.
Yeah.
How tired are you feeling at the end of that shift, or what's going through your mind?
It was such a long shift that I started to feel like I could stay out there, like I could recovered. So that's how long that shift was.
What did you make of this building first time here, the atmosphere of the crowd?
Yeah, it was great. Great building, a lot of fun playing here, so it was great.
What do you think of the Benoit fight, and especially that Superman punch?
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun seeing that jump. I wasn't expecting that, but he did a great job and scored a nice goal.
What happens that turned the game and allowed them to get back in it?
I don't know. It happened pretty fast. I think we just gotta, maybe enjoy this win and just forget about it, and I think focus on the positives and move on.
Meeting yesterday, a bit of a skid. How important does this win feel to you guys to end the road trip on a good note?
Yeah, obviously it's great. Nice to head back home with 2 points and start a little homestand.
Joseph was cut off the first time he's been pulled in the NHL. What stood out about the way he bounced back tonight?
Yeah, like I said, he played incredible for us today and made a couple of really huge saves. Great job in the shootout as well, so he played great.
Team get these 2 points here tonight, Joseph.
Yeah, I was talking out there. I think wasn't picture perfect. Obviously, blowing a bit of a lead, but I think the important thing is staying true to our systems and the way we know how to play, and being able to win tight games like that. So it was huge.
What was Craig's message in the second intermission after they tied it up there?
Yeah, again, just I think the thing we've really been preaching in our meetings, especially coming into this game, was staying to the way we know how to play, playing hard, forechecking, playing well defensively, and again, I think that's the most important thing, is to stay into our structure, not panicking, and regardless of what the situation is, just playing our way.
It feels like you guys are all exhausted right now. How does it feel to kind of just fight through that and get this result?
Yeah, I don't know about exhausted. Feel pretty good, but yeah, it's been a long road trip, and obviously excited to go home, but at the tail end of it there, definitely a big win, getting those 2 points.
What stood out about the building, being in Utah for the first time?
It was really loud, surprisingly loud for a first-year organization, and that was awesome. That was one of the cooler environments I played in, so props to Utah.
What did you make of Simone's fight, particularly his flying punch?
Yeah, the Superman punch was pretty cool. After that, I think I spaced out. I was so taken back by that. I've seen someone do. Well, I guess he said he did it last year, but that was legit Superman punch. So he can chuck him.
How'd you feel about your own game?
It felt good. Again, them scoring 3 in the second, and I think it's just important. I spoke about the team systems and staying to our structure, and the same goes for me as an individual, and just staying to my game and refocusing and focusing on the next save. So I was happy with that, and with the third and overtime and whatnot.
You said that sometimes the bad games are actually good because you learn from them. Is there anything particularly you can point to that you learned from that last stretch that you applied?
I'll keep my secrets to myself. Yeah, the stuff about my game, again, I'll keep personal, but I think the biggest thing is not to waver from your system, from your structure, from your process, and the results aren't always going to be great. But again, like I said the other day, the really bad games have a good way of being the biggest learning experiences. So yeah, I'm happy to keep that growth mindset and that positive attitude, regardless of the result.
What inspired the Superman punch there?
I think it's just on the moment. I feel I had an opening there, and I just took it.
Have you ever landed one of those before?
Yeah, I did it last year against, I think, Branson. He's a bit taller, though. It was harder.
There's already some pretty good photos going around. Have you had
I haven't looked yet. No, I haven't looked yet. The boys have been telling me about it, but I haven't looked yet. No.
It looked like you were laughing or smiling right before the fight. What happened that led to it?
No, I think he wanted to get his guys going there, and he asked me, and I was just, a little smirk, and then he tried to kind of hurt Bobby there in the middle face-off, so I step up and protect my teammate.
You get your first goal of the year, but you don't really get to celebrate in the moment. How good does it feel?
Yeah, no, right now I have it, so I'll enjoy it. It feels good. You know, it's been a long time since I scored on the goalie, technically, so I'll just take it for now.
What were you thinking as they reviewed it?
You know, like I just want to win. You know, like at this point of the season, we just want to get those 2 points. You know, they're important. We want to finish first in our division. So for me, just as long as we win, I don't care about the rest.
How important did it feel to get a win tonight, considering the losing skid?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like we talked about it, like we needed a win today, and you know, like we started hard, and they did a good job coming back there, but the guys kept it together and like stick together, and then we managed to get those 2 points.
From the outside looking in,
it looked like your thumb was in a little bit of discomfort there. What
Yeah.
was going on in the penalty box?
Yeah, sometimes you know, when you fight, it gets stuck in the jerseys and stuff. So part of the job.
Is it uncomfortable at all after that? When you
All good.
All
All
good.
good.
Okay.
from the outside looking in, it looks like maybe you guys are a little out of gas with so many road games in a row here. How good does it feel? First off, are you guys sort of tired and just looking forward to going?
I mean,
home?
obviously, we've been on the road for what, like 2 months, pretty much. Obviously, guys are missing their families. It's been a long road trip with a change of time zones, and then we lost an hour, we gained an hour, not sure, but lately. So obviously, it affects us. But you know, we knew that we needed to finish strong, and which we did, with a big goal there.
How tough is it for you with a little one at home too, like to be away for so long?
I can't wait to see her, you know, a little girl. I've been seeing a lot of videos. I'll see them tomorrow, so I'm pretty pumped about it.
Sally, how did that feel for you to get a goal after all that time?
Yeah, it was nice, but you know, special to get the win. It was a good feeling. First win of the season for me, so it was nice.
How much pressure was there to get the win tonight? You guys had the meeting yesterday. Like, how big did this game feel?
Yeah, I mean, you never wanted to go too far. I think we started off great today. I think they were better in the second, and then third was just kind of a war out there, and it was nice to get the W today.
What happened to let them come back in the second period?
I don't know. I think we got a little long. They started to play a little better, a little quicker. Got a couple goals. Yeah.
What did you think of the Benoit fight and the Superman punch in particular?
Yeah, that Superman move is, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Fun to watch though.
For you, how would you kind of describe your progress? You had the 2 games, the night off in Denver. Like, where are you at now as you make this comeback?
Yeah, I mean, I felt great today. I just feel like I probably need a couple games to get back to myself. Kind of felt, great for 1.5 periods today, and then, got a little tired. Hopefully I can play for a little longer next game, and then just keep getting better from there.
How much was some of that just the different assignment you had to play with John?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely played more minutes today, but I think that's good too. Play more minutes, then you get into the game quicker, and get your legs going quicker. So I think that was good for me.
Joseph was saying it was surprisingly loud for him. First game in Utah. Like, what stood out about the atmosphere in this building?
Yeah, I mean, crowd was great. I think this locker was great too. Everything around here has been great.
How eager are you to get home? It's been a long time on the road. What will it be like to finally get home for a bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be nice to be home. I mean, I've been home the whole season, so I think the other guys are probably more eager to get home than me. But it's gonna be nice to get back to the kids and the wife.
What allowed you guys to escape with the 2?
Well, we got off to a great start. Our first period was really good. Made a couple mistakes in the second, and then penalty trouble a little bit. I don't like the calls, to be honest with you. Put us down 5-on-3 from a pushing match in front of the net, but it is what it is. And right now we're fighting through some adversity, and guys came through in the third, did a good job. Ended up winning in the shootout.
What did they get Joe Woll tonight?
Very good. He held us in there, and made some big saves for us. Yeah, he was really good tonight.
What was the message during your time?
Well, I just called a timeout. They were stretching us out a little bit, and we were getting caught. But both those goals were just, we got stretched out, and they were trying to get behind us, and they did a little bit. So, about tightening it up, better rush defense there and being more aware of what they're doing and just try to calm the guys down a little bit.
What does it say about your team?
Yeah, well, third period was good. Like, we gave up one chance in the third, not counting OT. There's some opportunities, but, we did what we had to do. Like, this has been a long stretch for us on the road. We're 9-3-1 in this stretch, which is very good. So credit to our guys. They're battling, and they had the battle tonight. That's a good team over there. They come at you, a lot of speed, and, I thought our battle level was really good tonight. Yeah. Something I never did. I'm taking notes. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I don't know if I ever seen that. Maybe years ago at some point somebody did it, but we actually got a great picture of it in the room. It's pretty cool.
Did you get an explanation for the penalty when you called the referee over at all? Like, what did they say?
Nothing really. I mean, it's just, to me, it's just a dive. It's like, you're already down a man. Like, it's got to be pretty blatant for me to get a 5-on-3. But, guys did a good job, killed it off. Woolsey made a couple big saves there, so it was. I thought it was a big part of the game there for us.
What did you say about Mitch? Pressure on?
Yeah, no, he did. He came through, a hell of a move he made, and big. That's what he does. Comes through.
How would you chart Calle's progress since he came back? You said he still got a little tired maybe as this game went on. What are you?
Yeah, no, he had a good game, I thought. I know he scored a goal in the power play, but overall he did a lot of good things. I thought that really worked and skated. And, had a couple good chances, 5-on-5, and that line was pretty good for me tonight. But he was solid all around, in my opinion.
Important for him to get more minutes in that spot? Is that part of the thinking?
With Yarny?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of chemistry with him and Willie, I think, and I like his defensive mindset on that line. We switched it up. I know I had Bobby there yesterday, but I wanted to go back to it. I knew they were going to be matched up against one of their top two lines tonight. They're talented players over there, so I wanted a guy that has some real good defensive awareness, and he did a good job.
You mentioned the atmosphere off the top. Like, what stood out about the building?
Yeah, it's actually a great place to play a game. Fans were loud and into it. A lot of excitement. Just a lot of energy in the building.